Hi guys, how's it going? We talked about Kubernetes deployment before. Kubernetes deployment is a convenient way to onboard your applications on Kubernetes. You can define many factors related to your application in a Kubernetes deployment YAML definition. One of them is the number of replica, which means the number of copies of your application that you want to run on top of Kubernetes. So if you want to know more about Kubernetes deployment, be sure to check out this video. When you want to increase or decrease the number of copies of your application, it's called scaling out or scaling in. Speaking of scaling applications on Kubernetes, there are two types, manual scaling and what I would like to call autoscaling. For manual scaling, from the name, you may know it means we can change the number of the replica manually through either YAML manifest definition or many ways provided by kubectl commands. Underneath, scaling a Kubernetes deployment is to change the count of replica set. On the topic of autoscaling, it uses a Kubernetes API primitive called HPA, which stands for Horizontal Autoscaler. HPA allows scaling the workloads automatically based on the demands. Underneath, VA is configured to fetch metrics provided by a component called metric server. The metric server fetches metrics from the Kubernetes agent and then exposes them in the API server through the metrics API. So before we jump into today's demo, check out the two videos if you're looking to build a library environment of this video. Links are in the description down below. So now, let's get right into it. Firstly, let's see how to scale Kubernetes deployment manually. We need to create a new Kubernetes deployment using kubectl create deployment command and rename this deployment and the image being nginx. So let's use kubectl get paths. Just wait for the pod is up and running. And we can see we have one copy is up and running. Up to this point is where we can start to scale our deployment. We can increase the number of copies from 1 to 5. So we can use kubectl scale deployment command and specify the number of copies to be 5. Now you can see it tells you the deployment has been scaled. Then we can use kubectl get paths command to monitor, see the paths if they're up and running. Let's check back kubectl get deploy and we can see we have 5 replica up and running. So we can use kubectl describe deploy command to see the details. And the number of replica, as you can see, we have 5 desired, 5 updated. So now we have 5 replica available. And if you want to check out more details, you can see the events. This is how we indicate what happened in the process. On the topic of autoscaling, we can use kubectl autoscale deployment command and we specify the name of the deployment. And then because we are using the metric server, the metrics usually is based on a CPU or memory usage. And here we are taking an example of a CPU usage. By specifying the threshold of 15% CPU utilization, 15% means the HPA controller will increase and decrease the number of replica by updating deployment to maintain an average of CPU utilization across all pods at 15%. The max of 10 and a minimum of 3 means HPA maintains between 3 and 10 replica of the pods controlled by the deployment. Now you can use kubectl get HPA to check the current status of your HPA, and actually that shows what we just described here. Thanks for watching. Check out this Kubernetes in 30 days challenge playlist in the description down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.